If you've ever waited 10 minutes for Excel to load a spreadsheet with 5,000 rows, only to have it crash halfway through your analysis, this video is for you. And it's for me, because I really do struggle with that. Here's the frustrating reality we face. When you're managing operations with massive data sets, Excel becomes your biggest obstacle. Those huge spreadsheets that should reveal critical business trends instead become digital nightmares. They freeze, crash, and hide the insights you desperately need to make informed decisions. What if I told you that there's actually a way to analyze thousands of rows of data in minutes without ever opening Excel? Text Cortex Agent Mode can process your massive spreadsheets and deliver clear, actionable insights faster than Excel can even load this file. Today, we're going to see exactly how Text Cortex handles a real-world scenario that should make Excel struggle. We're working with an employee dataset that contains 5,000 rows of information. Let's start by examining the file we'll be analyzing. This Excel spreadsheet contains employee data from companies worldwide, and we've got columns for name, gender, job title, and more. With 5,000 rows of data, this represents exactly the kind of massive data set that causes Excel to slow down or crash entirely. This file is already uploaded to the Text Cortex knowledge base and ready for analysis, so no more waiting for Excel to load or worrying about crashes. Now let's get started with our analysis. From the left-hand sidebar, we're going to start a new chat. This gives us a fresh workspace for our data analysis project. Next, we're going to switch to agent mode by clicking on the agent toggle under the prompt box. We're using agent mode because it gives us much deeper analytical capabilities than the standard chat. The agent can execute Python code, creates visualizations, and provides much more comprehensive insights that go far beyond simple text responses. Now, we're going to add our data set as context. We'll click on Add Context and search for our worker sheet that we just looked at. It's right there. Great. Let's paste the prompt we're going to use. Analyze the attached file and present the number of employees in each group and highlight any interesting patterns or trends. Before we start, let's click on Tools to configure our analysis settings. We'll turn off the knowledge base and web search features because we want to focus and have agents focus exclusively on our data set without pulling in external information that might confuse our results. Perfect. Now let's click Submit to start the file analysis. Look at this. The agent immediately confirms it will analyze the attached file and present the number of employees in each group and highlight any interesting patterns or trends. This shows it understood exactly what we asked for. Notice that the agent has uploaded one file to its sandbox environment, and this means it has created a secure workspace where it can actually process our data safely and efficiently. Now the agent is executing Python code to analyze our dataset. This process might take a few moments, but it's already much faster than waiting for Excel to load all those dang rows. Let's scroll down to see what's happening here. The agent has successfully read our file and recognized the data structure of 5,000 rows and 7 columns. Exactly what we expected. It identified all our columns and rows, and it all looks correct. Scrolling further, we can see that the agent is providing basic statistics and preparing for deeper calculations. It's working systematically through our dataset. Look at that. The code is actually successfully executed, and we already have some initial results. The employees by department and employees by job title by top 10 data have already appeared. This is incredible. It's creating a comprehensive visualization. Let's download this image so we can see it in full detail. Here we have the employee data analysis by key groups and patterns. On the left, employees by department. In the middle, the gender distribution breakdown. Great. On the right, we actually have employees by country, where Poland clearly has the most employees. Below are the top 10 companies by employee count, department by gender bars, and the top 10 job titles. Awesome. Let's go back to the analysis page to see what other insights the agent discovered. Scrolling down, we can see the agent has identified interesting patterns and trends, just as we requested. The first insight is gender balance analysis. This is fantastic because we can see that the data reveals a remarkably balanced workforce across gender lines. Scrolling more, and look, the agent has completed its comprehensive analysis and generated a full report titled Employee Analysis Results. In the number of employees by group section, we can see detailed breakdowns. By department, accounting leads with 461 employees, while sales has 382 employees. The gender distribution shows a perfect 50-50 split across all companies, and we also see employee distribution across 8 countries, with Poland at the top of the list. as we've seen before in the image. Here are the key patterns the agent discovered. The workforce is distributed across 383 companies with an average of only 13.1 employees per company, indicating a highly fragmented organizational structure. This reveals something significant about the business landscape that we're analyzing. Next, it notes exceptional gender balance with virtually no department bias showing. All departments fall within 47 to 53% for either gender. This suggests very strong diversity and inclusion practices across the organization. This level of balance is actually quite remarkable and speaks to progressive hiring practices. The agent also identified heavy European concentration, with Poland and France accounting for nearly 64% of the workforce. The top 3 countries represent 87.5% of all employees, indicating limited global diversification. This geographic concentration could have important implications for business risk and expansion strategies. Finally, healthcare-related roles dominate the most common positions, including research nurse, clinical specialist, and nurse. This suggests either a healthcare-focused industry or strong emphasis on employee health and safety roles. This pattern reveals important information about the industry focus of these organizations. In just a few minutes, TextCortex agent analyzed 5,000 rows of employee data and delivered insights that would have taken hours to discover manually in Excel. We got comprehensive visualizations, statistical breakdowns, and strategic insights about organizational structure, diversity practices, geographic distribution, and industry focus, all without a single Excel crash. Are you ready to handle your massive data sets like a pro? Try TextCortex Agent Mode with your next big spreadsheet project, and don't forget to subscribe for more data analysis tips that actually work. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.